What's going on, guys? My name is Joe. What we've got today is we've got a video that is a load of changes that could potentially be made to FIFA 15 and FIFA 16. A couple of the ones that I'm going to be talking about right away have something to do with the recent transfer changes. Players have been capped. You can sell them for a minimum buy now or a maximum buy now. If you haven't seen this, then you've been living under a rock for the last few days. Basically, you can no longer list a player for any price you want. There's a cap. You can have a maximum and a minimum, and that is it now. You are literally stuck with that. So there's a lot of problems that have come with this. A lot of players aren't selling. There's loads of people complaining on Twitter about not being able to shift their better players in order to afford these new Team of the Weeks that are coming out. There's actually one coming out today with some pretty nice players in it. You've got Suarez in it and the likes of Meyer, who plays for Schalke. You've got a couple of other really decent looking players. Excuse me. But anyway, another problem that has evolved with this is the fact that these players are capped at such a low price initially that they are vanishing within a matter of seconds. Man of the Match Delph was a prime example of it. He capped off at like 25k. Now 25k for a brand new Man of the Match card is incredibly good. But if there's tons and tons of people wanting to use this Man of the Match card at any given time, then it's just going to go in a matter of seconds. It's hard for people to get these players. It's going to be the same with the Team of the Week. Who's going to open packs? This actually brings me on to the first point, which I think is something that could be implemented into FIFA 15, which would change it at least a little bit. I was going to make a rant about how this is the worst thing in the world, it's crap, but I decided to try and be a little bit more positive because, I'm not going to, I'm not going to take much of a loss from all of this happening because I've got a different job anyway. I do this for fun, and I understand it's absolutely terrible for people to lose their main income through EA doing stuff like this for coin sellers and that. It makes it near enough impossible for them to sell coins. There are ways that you can do it, and there are things that are getting developed by some websites, but I'm not here to talk about that right now. But anyway, this brings me on to the first point. No packs going to get opened. Nothing compared to packs that were open when coins were there and they were cheap. And the reason for this is because FIFA points are ridiculously expensive. The first thing that I think that should be implemented into this is these FIFA points should be halved. They should be halved in price at a very minimum. They're incredibly expensive. You've got the maximum of £80 and you can get hardly any packs for £80 when it comes to FIFA points. You compare that to £80 worth of coins. £80 worth of coins would have got you millions and millions of coins to open many packs, or you could buy these millions of coins, you could get the players. So people saying that coin sites ruin the market, I don't know whether I agree with that, because obviously the market would be completely different if coin sites were never around. I won't be able to tell you how much Ronaldo would cost, so I've not really got an opinion on that. But while they were here, I don't think they were the worst thing in the world, because if you can afford to spend £80 on buying these FIFA points to potentially pack a great player, surely you can afford the coins to buy the great player initially without having to risk not getting him. Everybody agrees with that. I don't know anybody who disagrees with that. But anyway, the next point is that these coin boosts that you get in the catalogue, I think there should be more of them. If this is not going to change, if we're going to keep these caps, there's going to be an absolute lockdown on coin selling. If there's only going to be FIFA points, I think there has to be better coin boosts in the catalogue. I think there has to be new ways to earn coins, so player challenges, like say if you have a striker, if you get a hat-trick with him, do you get any extra coins for that now? I don't think you do. Whereas now you get a challenge where if you score a hat-trick with any given player at any given time in one of your games, you get a coin boost of 1,000 coins. Little things like that can help when there's no coin selling, because more coins are going to be implemented into the game by doing these little challenges. For me personally, it might make it a little bit more fun. You might have challenges like score a header with your centre back or something like that. You do that, you get an extra 500 coins a game. At the moment, you earn about 400 coins a game. Now let's theoretically think about how much, let's say, I don't know, Neymar costs, maybe 300, 400k. How many games do you actually have to play earning 400 coins per game to actually earn the amount of coins to buy him? It's a ridiculous amount. So putting more of these coin boosts in, adding extra challenges to maybe get more coins, I think that's a fantastic way to get more coins into it. So that is one thing that could potentially be done. If you've got any ideas, by the way, then drop a comment down below, because I do want to see what you guys think about this. It's a really hot topic at the moment. Okay, so the next thing that I'm talking about, this is something that probably can't be implemented into FIFA 15, but you could potentially produce it for FIFA 16. As you know, we have legend cards, okay? Now, a lot of the legend cards are very expensive. Let's use this one particular player as an example. We've got George Weah. He plays for some nation, I can't remember off the top of my head who it is, but they have got a very, very little amount of players that you can link to with that nation. I think there's like 6 other cards in the game. So if you want to save up all these coins that you're earning for this one player, George Weah, you have to link him next to other legends, otherwise you're not going to be able to make a great squad around him. Now, that to me sucks a little bit. I've had this idea where you could buy your legend card, but rather than him being in the Legends League, you could potentially have some way to toggle what league and club he is in. So he was a legend at AC Milan, if I'm mistaken. We've got Rijkaard, for example. He was, Ajax, he played at Milan for a bit. If you could buy that card and toggle between what clubs he played at, you could actually link him up to normal teams, and I think that would be better, because if you're saving up all these coins to say George Weah to buy him, you have to save up even more coins to put a legend next to him to get him good chemistry so you can have him in a good team. I don't want to have to do a full Dutch team if I want Rijkaard, and that's all I can afford. I want to be able to link him next to a couple of Inter Milan players, AC Milan players, any Serie A team, because I want to be able to toggle him to be able to play for AC Milan. You know, I think that's a great idea. If you guys want any more adaptations onto that, or you have any other ideas along those lines, then drop a comment down below, because I think little things like that could make the game slightly better and easier for people who don't have many coins. If they buy this great player, they can only use him in a crap squad because there's only crap players around him. No disrespect, of course, to the nation that I'm talking about. But I think that's a great idea. If you guys agree, comment down below. If you've got any ideas, as I said, comment. Another one, and I actually saw Josh Gembo do a video of this. I didn't realise at the time when I made my own graphics for this, but you can actually, I have to thank Vizeh for that, by the way. Go follow the guy in the description below, because he helped me out with this graphic. Loaning legends would be an absolutely fantastic idea for FIFA 16, me personally anyway, because I don't think that getting hold of these legends is going to be quite easy as it was this year if this market capping is in place, depending on how expensive they are and how easy it is to get coins, which we've already spoke about. But yeah, he did a video on that. I'm suggesting it'd be pretty cool. It'd be a pretty cool idea to put into FIFA 16. Then yeah, comment down below if you think that is a good idea as well. Like, even if it's for a couple of matches, like we have there, Ruud van Nistelrooy for 2 games. That's pretty sweet to be able to do that. Obviously, you'd have to spend your catalogue points as you do now to get your coin boosters, stuff like that. But if you want to use that, then you use that. I think that's a great idea. But anyway, I think that's the end of the video. There's a couple more features and ideas that I have floating around in my head that I'm going to save for another video. If you guys have any, then drop a comment down below. I'll see if I can get some GFX worked up for some of the ideas that you have. And yeah, subscribe if you are new around here. If this is the first time you've seen the channel, subscribe, tell me what you like about it. Like the bloody video if you have enjoyed it. If we get 200 likes, that'd be amazing. I would really, really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.